in the Red Cliffs Natural Preservation Area just outside of St. George, Utah.
Your voice is like echoing over here. Hello, campground.
Just being friendly. It is beautiful here. A little breezy. It's kind of chilly.
Yeah. It actually was like sleeting last night. So crazy cold, but okay. Our propane tanks are holding up this time, so that's good. We wanted to kind of go back in time. Something that I forgot until looking up these old videos is we had actually taken in one of Amaya's friends from college who was struggling and having a hard time. So all four of us, Dresden, Olivia, Carrie, and I, all packed into one bedroom of our tiny little 2-bedroom apartment. Think we're gonna be able to consolidate? So that had its own level of insanity. So here's all of his stuff. He was in this room and we were trying to move him at the same time. To kind of when this thing started. What are you most excited about?
I think I'm most excited about the rig that we're getting is probably the bunk beds. Because it has like the little curtain that might fold. Yeah. And then you get like your own little space. So I'm really excited about that.
Remember what the command center is?
Yeah, it was the big bed that drops down.
Yeah, the big bunk on top.
Yeah, I like that.
He's got a surprise to show you though, honey dear. Tell me what you're most excited about.
Getting unicorn stuff for my bed.
Oh.
I dare you to put your eyes.
You got your eyes closed? All right.
Open up.
We wanted to talk about how we moved in.
Right after Labor Day, I believe.
It was the first day of snow. It was like, what, 70 degrees the day before? Mm-hmm. And then, bam, right on that day.
So cold.
My brother loved helping us move in the snow.
Yeah, record me. Why don't you grab something? I better be on your first YouTube video.
And we had many ward friends that joined us on the Monday where we moved out of our apartment, and it was chilly and had kind of started snowing, but thankfully we were covered with the apartment and the garage. And then we went to the family compound to load the stuff in the rig and to store stuff in storage, and there was not coverage there. So, moving into the RV.
Falling out, Gunny.
Sheesh.
What did we do?
So we downsized a lot.
Yikes. Our downsize needs more downsize.
There's plenty of cabinet space. It'll be fine. It'll be great.
Is this
Good
the
times.
trail? Or is the trail up there?
Oh yeah, no, this is the trail.
Oh, this is the trail. Sorry about that. We were right on the trail.
For the dinosaur tracks. Yeah. You betcha.
Sometimes they're asking questions, honestly. I'm like, I don't care, whatever. Light it on fire. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Sorry,
So
it was a little bit of a meltdown. I'm okay now. I'm okay.
We're having joy in the journey.
Therapy helps.
I need some of that therapy. Why are you giving it to yourself? People are going to be concerned for us after this.
More concerned for our children, I think.
They should be.
Let's see. So we were moving in the snow.
Good times.
We had Apollo at the time, which is Amaya's dog. Wonderful dog, but we had to have a kennel and everything in there as we were moving back and forth, because we had him for like 3 months, which was fine in the apartment, and then we moved him into the RV as well. And going from the apartment and all the stuff that we had to the rig and all the space that we did not have,
I found a basement storage that I can stick Carrie in. Ta-da! Thanks for grabbing that for me. There's no way I could fit in there.
Anytime.
Crazy to say the least.
It was kind of tough. He's kind of a big dog. He probably weighs what, like 60 pounds?
Yeah.
He's a big dog. So right after we moved on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and on that Friday, we decided that we really could not keep him in the rig for long. We had to leave for Idaho and take him. And that actually ended up being just a really great thing for us. As hard as it was to move, snow, the weather, everything that was just so hard about moving, to be able to leave on that Friday and drive up Idaho. Mind you, this was the beginning of September, so weather was perfect, leaves were just starting to change, every place we went was just majestic.
I'd been wanting to do that in Colorado for like the last 3 seasons, like going up to the mountains and seeing the leaves change, and just never got the opportunity to do it. So that was amazing.
Yeah, so we got to Rexburg, Idaho, dropped off Apollo. We got to go to Idaho Falls, beautiful waterfalls in Idaho Falls. We just had a wonderful time, and then we left Rexburg, and instead of going over the Teton Mountains in Jackson, Wyoming, like we always have, we decided to go south to Palisade Reservoir. We didn't even know it existed, and man, was that just
Really
gem.
cool.
That was a gem.
The kids loved playing in the
mud. There was so much mud on the beach. They were lathering it on themselves.
Liv was like, mud, and she just like takes off.
It was
so
awesome.
Cool.
You love mud. Oh my goodness, my mud monsters.
Mud! I love mud! Mud! I love you so much! Mud! Mud! Oh, yeah. Mud monster throw! Yeah! I love you so much.
And the leaves were changing in all different colors. It was just gorgeous, just gorgeous. So that really lit our fire as to a positive coming out of this situation of COVID and our having to close the studio and having to move. This really lit our fire of excitement to be in a traveling home.
Well, and not really knowing if that was a good idea or not, you know, because we were still struggling with, you know, is this going to be good? Is
Right.
it going to be a disaster? You know, who knows? So
Kind
then,
of both.
so then when we took off there, though, like it was amazing to have just the rig parked there. I remember the kids got all muddy, obviously, and then they were coming up to the rig, and we just went around to the back. I have an outdoor shower.
Outdoor shower.
And we just hosed them off so that they could come in, and I was like, this is what it's going to be like, you know, just like the kids get to go out and have this adventure, you know, and like everything that you see on the internet.
Of course. I mean, everything you see on the internet is true and blissful and makes you feel like why your life isn't like that all the time. So we were understanding now, we were encroaching upon that life of just 100% pure bliss.
So there's a leak somewhere down here, somewhere down there. And it's big enough for me to fit my fingers underneath to see that there's water coming from somewhere. But I can't get to it, so I have to take all of this apart completely to see why it is that there's water somewhere in the floor. Every once in a while you're stepping and you get a little bit of water, and it's coming from somewhere in there. I can only fit so far, and I can't figure out where it goes.
I think the learning curve, just because I don't think anybody really talks about that either, where, you know, it's like they sold their house to go into an RV, and then it's just like smooth sailing, and it's pictures of them like by the beach, and just life is wonderful. And maybe that's the way it is for them. If it is, you know, God bless them. That's awesome.
It's freezing and cold. And how many times have we done this?
This is only 2.
Wow, for this.
Yeah.
It took rewiring 5 times.
That rewired 6 times.
6 times.
Yeah.
Everything looks like it's hooked up. So here we are at a random park, of course, cold, nighttime, trying to leave. All right, William.
We were gonna leave early today so that we could do this in the sun.
All right, well, not our experience.
That's not what we. You remember like the dump station?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Trying to figure that out like 2-3 times, fiasco.
Yeah.
So far, my dump station experience has been really crappy. What happens is I have the hose over here and I can turn the pressure on, but then I don't know what's happening. So I need Carrie out here. So she's gonna let me know if there are any holes or anything.
Holes, okay.
Because I don't know if the line's broken or not.
So, holes in the line. Okay. All right.
Ready?
Yeah, whoa, okay. Yeah, there's lots of holes. No, yeah, no. Okay.
Hole in the... Yeah, right there. Right?
Yeah, big hole. Oh, let me turn it on and you look.
I can see that there's a... Maybe I can hang on to it. Hang on. All right, go ahead. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, whoa. All right. Yep, nope, that didn't work. Okay, thanks. Oh,
He was getting in.
my dump station experience is still crappy.
Crazy.
Yeah.